Let's get right into it. Number 7, energy stack, food, movement, micro breaks. Ever sit in class or at your desk feeling absolutely dead inside, staring at the page like your brain just clocked out? What if your memory isn't actually trash? You're just trying to run college-level brain software on gas station snacks, zero water, and 4 hours of sleep. Harsh, but fair. Your memory isn't just about study tricks, it's about the energy stack you're giving your brain. First layer, food and water. Aim for real meals, not just sugar bombs. Carbs plus a little protein keep your focus steadier than that giant energy drink that has you crashing mid-lecture. Second layer, movement. Every 45 to 60 minutes, stand up, stretch, take a quick walk to the kitchen and back, and get your blood moving so oxygen actually reaches your brain. Third layer, micro breaks. Don't scroll. Just look away from the screen, breathe, and maybe stare out the window for 2 minutes. You're resetting your attention instead of frying it. None of this is fancy, but when you stack these basics, every other memory hack works 2 times better. Keep ignoring them, and you're basically studying with your brain in power-saving mode while expecting full-throttle results. Number 6, switch subjects, not screens rule. How many times have you sat down to study and somehow ended up an hour deep in TikTok with your exam still ready to cook you tomorrow? Your brain actually loves switching, but right now you're feeding that habit with apps instead of actual learning. The switch subjects, not screens rule uses that jumpy energy in your favor. Instead of grinding one topic for an hour and burning out, set a 20 to 30-minute timer and rotate. Math, then history, then language, then back again. No app switching, no doom scrolling, just clean subject swaps. This kind of interleaving keeps your brain alert because each new topic feels fresh, and it forces your memory to work harder at telling similar ideas apart, which makes recall sharper. It's like cross-training for your brain. Different muscles, same workout. You still get the little dopamine hit of something new, but you're not nuking your focus with social media. So next time you feel the itch to grab your phone mid-study, don't bail. Just switch subjects and ride that urge in a smarter direction. Number 5, question storm technique. Ever walked out of an exam like, dude, I literally read all of this last night. How did my brain just bail on me like that? If your notes look like a damn highlighter crime scene and you still remember nothing, you're stuck in fake productivity. The question storm technique switches your brain from passive to hungry. After you take normal notes, go back and rewrite as much as you can into questions. What is? How does? Why does X lead to Y? Give an example of, you're turning your notebook into a deck of flashcards. Next time you study, don't reread, cover the answers and quiz yourself. That struggle to pull the answer out of your head is what locks it in. It's active recall on beast mode. Yeah, it takes a little extra effort up front, but you end up studying less overall because every minute actually counts. While everyone else is rereading the same dead notes and praying, you're running question drills that make your brain exam-ready days before the test. Number 4, one-page map method. Be honest, when you see a fat stack of notes the night before a test, does your brain just go, yeah, no shot I'm remembering all this by Friday? That panic isn't because you're slow, it's because your mind doesn't naturally store info as boring lines of text. It stores it as pictures and connections. The one-page map method flips your notes into something your brain actually likes. Grab a blank sheet or tablet, write your main topic in the center, and branch out big ideas like a map. Subtopics, examples, formulas, key dates, each in its own bubble with arrows, colors, or little doodles. You're basically building a screenshot of the whole topic. When you study it, don't just read. Close your eyes and try to redraw the map in your head. Center idea, then each branch. On test day, your brain can pull up that visual layout instead of scrambling through random lines of text. It feels way less like memorizing and more like remembering a picture you drew. One topic, one page. If your notes can't fit on one map, they're probably cluttered anyway. Clean map, clean memory. Number 3, chunk and chain system. Ever see a giant formula or a long list of facts and instantly think, if that's on the exam, I'm cooked? It's not that your brain is dumb, it just hates raw walls of data and loves small chunks and simple stories. The chunk and chain system fixes that by breaking info into tiny chunks and then linking them into a simple story or sequence your brain can actually handle. First, split the big thing into 3 to 7 smaller parts. Steps in a process, pieces of a definition, or key events in a timeline. Those are your chunks. Then chain them together with a quick mental image or mini story. Picture each step as a person passing a baton, or each date as a stop on a road trip. Now, instead of memorizing 20 separate bits, you're remembering one smooth chain your brain can replay like a TikTok. This is how memory athletes crush long number strings. They're not smarter, they chunk and link. Next time something looks overwhelming, don't panic. Chop it up, chain it, and watch your recall go from no shot to, okay, that was kind of clean. Number 2, the 5-minute preview and review hack. How many times have you studied for hours and still walked into the test low-key terrified because nothing felt locked in? Your problem usually isn't effort. It's when you're telling your brain to care. Your brain hates long, scary commitments, but it'll say yes to 5 minutes, no problem. That's where the 5-minute preview and review hack comes in. Before a class, video, or study session, spend just 5 minutes skimming what you're about to learn. Headings, bold words, and examples. That preview gives your brain a roadmap so new info has somewhere to land. Then after you're done, take another 5 minutes and quickly review, glance at your notes, summarize out loud, or write a tiny bullet list from memory. This spacing, before and after, signals to your brain that this isn't random noise. It's important. You'll remember way more from the same content than the person who just shows up cold and walks away. And it fits around real life, between classes, on the bus, waiting for your DoorDash order. 10 minutes total, a massive upgrade in recall, and it doesn't feel like grinding your soul away at a desk. Number 1, the 10-second recall ritual. Ever binge a whole lecture or YouTube video, and then an hour later your brain's like, yeah, I got nothing, dude? That blank feeling in class or on exams isn't because you're slow. It's because you skip the one tiny step that tells your brain, these matters, don't trash it. The 10-second recall ritual is stupid simple. After you finish a page, a section, a call, or a video, close your eyes for just 10 seconds and force yourself to recall the 3 biggest ideas. No notes, no scrolling, just your brain. That tiny bit of struggle is where the magic happens. It's called active recall, and research shows it beats rereading by a mile. You're basically telling your memory, file this in long-term, not in the junk folder. That mind went completely blank moment on exams, this is how you kill that. Do this after every class, Zoom meeting, or chapter. Set a 10-second timer if you have to. The first few times will feel awkward, but within a week you'll notice you remember way more with way less effort, while everyone else is still studying for hours and forgetting on test day. 10 seconds of focus now so your future self doesn't look dumb later. So, which of these 7 memory hacks are you trying first, and which part of this script called you out the most? Drop it in the comments, hit like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.